All right, guys. I tried to do a reading earlier, but my mic wasn't working, so I'm going to attempt to get this reading out. This is my third attempt. Wish me luck. Take what resonates, okay? Meaning, I'm not here to tell you anything you don't know. I'm just here to remind you of what you already know. Sometimes we all need reminders. Sometimes, in giving other people advice or perspectives, it helps remind us of our own if we're wise enough. So, as I tell people whenever we're having a deep conversation about, and giving advice to each other, I like to give them the same advice that I myself am taking or have taken. So, we got Eliminate coming out, okay? So, this is a card game, like a literal game called the O cards from the 80s. So, yeah, I'll use like a mix of different cards. We're just going to pick up on patterns and whatever comes out will come out, okay? Eliminate and shame. Interestingly enough, when I tried to record the first reading, it was basically in a nutshell about eliminating shame. It was about reminding yourself to stop being so judgmental of yourself, like not passing judgment on yourself, and seeing yourself in ways and in lights that aren't true to you. And to start respecting your own intuition and listening to it and respecting how you feel, and like, not just going with everything for the sake of pleasing others. Okay, so we got eliminate, shame, and apology. We're going to clarify each one of these cards with more cards. So, and mother also came out. Okay, let's see what we're gonna get before I start reading it. We'll use the Housewives Tarot. All right, we got eliminate with the Tower. Okay, so this is kind of messy in a way. So, off the rip for this specific reading, what I'm getting is that somebody had hopes to eliminate you or hopes that you would be eliminated from an upheaval or sudden chaos or change that's like abrupt, okay? Like blindsided or having to make a sudden decision. Ten of Wands over shame. Ten of Wands is like somebody extremely overburdened and juggling way too much. Like, it's giving, because of the word shame behind it, it's giving that because somebody is shameful in how they've behaved or treated someone, it's like they are now filling their plate full of everybody else's problems or problems that don't really pertain to them or that aren't for them to figure out because of the shame of not handling what their problems were. Like, um, look at this. Apology is clarified by the lovers. Okay. Oh. And then we got the moon over the top of mother. There are multiple ways to take this. There's two different versions I'm getting for whoever it resonates for. Again, some of this may resonate, some of it may not. The whole thing might resonate. It's up to you, okay? Perspective is your own. Sorry, I have allergies really bad. So, we'll get to this apology and lovers in a moment. The devil is also on the bottom of the deck, and this is a bunch of vices around them. The cigarette box even says vice. So, mother in the moon. Now, this could be whether it resonates for you as like a baby mama type situation, and flip it if the genders are reversed. So, it could be like baby daddy. It could also mean somebody's actual mother. It could mean you being the mother of someone. Take it how it resonates, right? But there's something about things from the dark coming to light, okay, and you sleeping on it because she's counting sheep in her dreams, right? She's sleeping on it, and the moon is literally, it's the card that means secrets revealed or things hidden, right? So it's like you've been getting your beauty rest, right? This is cold cream right here. It's like, what else is on the wall? Snap on barrettes. So it's okay with these little snap on barrettes. It's crazy because it's like something clicked. It's like when you slept on something and you rested and rejuvenated, it's like something clicked in your mind. In reference to, again, however it resonates for mother for you. It could be different for literally everyone. So take what resonates with that. We're going to get some more cards to clarify. And I'm also kind of feeling like we might need the messy cards. Just because it feels like there's some like drama to dig up, low key. So I have this really big box of cards. They're called Cyanide and Happiness. It's also a cartoon, like a little animation that you can watch on YouTube, which I do subscribe to them anyways. But these cards are so it's just trifling, to say the least. So these are perfect for trifling situations with weird things. Now, I just usually go with whatever feels right. So I'm just going to grab a little stack of these because there's a whole freaking box. Yeah, so with that being said, I may have to censor this, so I will show you parts of it if it's highly inappropriate, which a lot of them are. Okay. Alright, so this is a little violent, but it's cartoon violence. It should be okay. So, and we have I'm so depressed, and then, as you can see, somebody is assaulting another. But what's intriguing to me, right, is because the person in the blue is saying I'm so depressed, and then they're doing this violent act. It's like, I almost feel like it's okay. I'm trying to be clear about this before I say it. So I may pull. Okay, I'm gonna pull some of the Pulp Tarot. Queen of Swords. Okay, that's confirming the snap on being like it clicked, and it's like, because as you see, there's like a beam of light overhead. So it's like it clicked in your mind to stand in your power, which is Queen of Swords, and to stand 10 toes on your beliefs. Six of Cups. Okay. Six of Cups is the basically the pop-up of somebody that you've known for a long time from the past. This is like a blast from the past per se, okay? I need just one, so I'm going to shuffle again. Oh, okay, that was quick. Alright, so the Sun. So, this is giving a less literal meaning. It's like, it's giving, they didn't even just stab you in the back. Like, they did it in your face type mess. Like, it's giving cruel and unusual. Like, they did you dirty all in your face. Like, it wasn't even behind the back. It was literally like they knew that you loved them, and they took an inch and went a mile and just took your love for granted and did a whole lot of dirt, right? Because it's giving, they're feeling depressed now because of all that they've done, you know what I mean? It's like this kind of correlates with you having snapped out of it, and like it clicked in your mind that this person needs to be left behind, okay? So like that this person was a part of your past and not your future. Because you have brighter days no matter what they've done to you. And I feel like they're starting to feel regret for that, which is why they're taking on all of these extra problems, trying to, I guess, dissociate from their own. But also, it's giving, they're probably doing other things to cope as well. So, like, not being healthy, okay? Let's get some more on the apology and the lovers. I'm going to use the Man Bites Dog. It's another game. It's like a travel game. First Lady. That's funny. Okay, First Lady and nails. So, yeah, okay. I need to clarify nails, so... Okay, here it is. That's exactly what I was thinking. Okay, I knew this. Okay. Nails, I clarified with Six of Swords and Ten of Wands. So this is like the needing to depart or leave. And again, with the Ten of Wands, again, with the overburdened and overstressed, and basically putting more problems on their plate, okay? So, and I was getting that because nail in the coffin was what I was thinking, and I wanted to be certain before I just, just randomly. But First Lady with the lovers and apology, it's like, it's almost a feeling of like going back to an ex. It's definitely giving me the feeling of going back to an ex. I'm gonna pull a card from the Joking Hazard as well to clarify the lovers. Look, I can't make this up. Oh my god. That's crazy. So yeah, it's giving this person was never really done with their ex. Like they just kind of like they don't care. And you know how I know? It's look, I think you've mistaken me for a guy who gives a shit. It's like you were giving your all to a person who didn't give a shit less, honestly. And damn, I feel like only now do they miss what they could have had, if that makes sense. Again, take what resonates. I'm trying to keep these readings short to like 15 minutes. So I'm going to pull some Points of View Oracle. These are really, I like them. They're very in-depth cards about your own personal self and reflection. Look at that. Touch your stuff. So they just want access to you and your energy. They just want to be able to feed off of you and use you, right? And She Snake, not only does it give that they went to a snake, right, and chose a snake over you, but it's also giving She Snake, the definition of this card means to shed your old skin and to, again, it goes hand in hand with the snapping out of it and something in your mind clicking and your mind changing, right? So this is definitely doubling down on respect yourself, right? Respect your own intuition, and release anything that doesn't serve you. That is the main point. Queen of Swords being in the middle. Stand on 10 toes and have a strong cutoff game, because the less weight that's holding you down, the higher you can rise and the more you can experience that is for you in this world. Like, if you're tied down with a person, wasting your time going back and forth with a person that you know doesn't actually care about you, right? That's time lost that could have been spent with you, you loving you, and you getting to a point after doing so of being aligned with others or a person that will love you in that same way. So, again, that's interesting how that fell together. Take what resonates, though, and if you want to get a reading, check out my bio for my information. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I'll give you my contact info. My prices are also in my bio. I'm very frugal, so I don't overcharge. But yeah, have a blessed day.